Now baseball under the lights of Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, the second of 4 between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. Number 51 makes his big league debut right after this. Kyle Hendricks, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Ready now, Scooter Gennett. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Scooter Gennett.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Buster Posey now. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Another one sent foul. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Gennett at third. Posey is at second with nobody out. Ready on 0-2. Popped him up. Contreras waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Chopped on the ground to first. Rizzo fields it cleanly, and that's the second out. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's 4 for 13. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. 1-0. Low for ball 1. Belt tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Daryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Daryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
2-1. Here it is. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Full count now, 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. So they get a couple of men into scoring position here, but can't get the key hit to bring them around. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Johnny Cueto is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Here's another 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Now in the box, Chris Bryant. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
This is foul right side. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
In the air now, out to right field. Pence has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Javier Baez. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Cueto into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Here's a huge swing by Baez, and a ball sent to deep left field. And this will bang up against the wall. The throw into second. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Batting 4.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
He's set and the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Baez at second with 2 down. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. The 2-2. Line drive to center field, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
The right fielder, number 8. Hunter.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch of the at-bat. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in as he'll take a look at ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Popped him up. Rizzo moving to his left. 2 down. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Number 51 will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Ian Happ.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike. Happ, a switch hitter that stands in at an even 6 feet tall. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 1-2. And another foul ball. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Now batting, Wilson Contreras, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. Rosario arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And guys, let's focus our attention on center fielder Billy Hamilton. A pitcher's dream out there covering gap to gap. He makes the extraordinary play look routine. Seriously, probably the best range of any center fielder in the game.
He pulls this one into right, and Hayward has a base hit.
Batting 8, the second baseman, number 51.
Striding into the box, number 51. And as you could imagine, the butterflies are fluttering as this is his first major league at-bat.
I know exactly what this guy's feeling right now, Matty, and I can tell you this. Fact. He cannot feel his legs right now. The only thing I was concerned about my first big league AB is if the camera guys could see my legs shaking.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Liner toward right center, but he'll close fast out there as he puts it away chest high, and the runner will be forced to head back to first. So he comes up empty in his first major league at bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play your first big league AB and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded to third. Longoria's got it, and that'll do it as Jeanette is at second base to record the force out. I have to. Back to the top of the order now, and up to hit next, a guy who's turned into a big-time RBI man, Scooter Jeanette. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Happ patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now here's the pitch. Shot toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Look to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called a strike. In the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 1-2. Here it is. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that one.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Giants leave 1. They're down 1-0. So it's back to the top of the order now. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Two 2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Hamilton is under it. 1 down.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Bryant. He flew out in his left. Next to bat for the Giants, Eddie Rosario. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. Grounded down the third baseline. Bryant's got it. There's one. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get to 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. First offering on its way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now a swing by Longoria as this is sent on the ground to short. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a 1-run ball game. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Cubs lead this one 2-1. So striding in, Kyle Hendricks.
Leading up for the Cubs. The pitcher, Kyle.
Stepping in, Javier Baez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Shortstop, Javier Baez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Bryant leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Runner goes for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Line drive to center field. Hamilton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Belt. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So in now for San Francisco, Hunter Pence. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Stepping up now, Brandon Crawford. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Giants are down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Leading up for the Cubs, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll reach first safely.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, I mean, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. The baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound, and that'll signal the end for Johnny Cueto. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Sean Anderson has given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with. First delivery to him on the way. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
51.
Into the box, number 51. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Oh, there's definitely some diamonds that fall through the cracks, and this is obviously one of them. You root for guys like this, late round draft picks that have had to work so hard to get here.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Rizzo scores. 2 runs have scored. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate as 2 runs score, but not the third. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Number 51 has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch. And a swing and a chance for Longoria at third. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. The Cubbies are in front 4-1. Coming to the
off for the Giants. The center fielder, Billy.
At the plate, Darren Ruff. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base hit.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Andrew.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
3-0 now.
3-0 the count.
Ruff, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he mistimes that swing, and it's 3-1 now. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
At the plate, Buster Posey. His career numbers against this pitcher, an impressive 4 for 7. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. So far this year against Southpaws, Posey carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He's set. Here it comes. Right side, but it's well foul. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night. Seth Corey gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here's Jock Peterson now. No hits in 3.
Play ball. Out. He's out.
Digging in, Javier Baez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is...
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. In is the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
The first base.
That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
In now, Brandon Belt, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Lifetime versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Brandon Belt goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, Hunter Pence, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball called for strike 2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Brandon Crawford. Tying run standing on deck, which means he'll be looking to get on base any way he can. Popped straight up. Baez into shallow center. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Cubs are on top 4-1. So coming to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Pitch on the way. Fouled away. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Rosario coming on, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Popped high in the air. Jeanette has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Play ball.
The catcher, Wilson.
Ball
John
4.
Ferret.
Nino Horner will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Nino Horner.
Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't irk you a little.
Oh, it does irk me. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. Craig Kimbrel comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 24. Craig.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Billy Hamilton. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Rarely do you see a closer come in when you have a comfortable lead like this one here. We'll see if he's able to keep his concentration. A lot of times closers have a difficult time when they have that lead of 3 or more runs.
And he fouls this one off. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. Number 1 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 1.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Stepping in now, Scooter Gennett, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A pause and the 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Hayward. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Riding in once again, Buster Posey. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Kimbrel pauses. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. San Francisco, good night.
Yeah, they've taken care of business so far in the first half of this 4-game set, winning both and making it look easy too. We'll see if they can continue this home dominance in the next two.
Tonight's game comes to an end 5-1 the final score. Chicago took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Kyle Hendricks earns win number 4 on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.